is your first time here alone.
Yeah, I'm
How
a
do you
little
feel?
nervous. Nervous, scared.
Are you
but
really?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Now, I was talking about my paparazzi, and literally, you know, there were a couple of guys there. Then once the accident happened, there were maybe, I don't know, 10 people showed up. But if it would have been you and Britney, there would have been like 100 people there. Like you're constantly, you can't go anywhere without that.
Nope, not
And do
at
you
all.
just get used to it, and do you just kind of, what happens when you're at that point?
Well, sometimes, I mean, you kind of get used to it a little bit. You don't let it bother you and try not to let it stop you from your day-to-day activities and all that. But sometimes, you know, we stay home sometimes because we don't want to be bothered outside of our property and things like that, so.
Yeah, so, but you do live your life. I mean, it seems like y'all just do whatever you want to do, and you just get used to people being around you all the time.
Yeah, I mean, you get used to it to an extent.
Now, do you not like them, or do you just go, okay, that's their job, and people buy these magazines, and we're forever, for whatever reason, people want to see pictures of us all the time? Do you understand that business side?
Yeah, I understand it. You know, I like them. Some guys I like, some guys I don't. Some of them are real pushy, shovey, and don't know how to handle situations. I mean, everybody sees like just the picture on the magazine, but they don't see the 20, 30 guys behind the camera that, you know, they're fighting over each other. And I got my kids out there in front of that. It's a scary situation sometimes, as you know.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't have it nearly, you know, what you have it, but it's weird sometimes, you know, because they're in places that you don't expect them, and you don't know if they're good guys or bad guys and what they're doing. And I thought that it was really smart for Britney to do Dateline and talk about it, because I think both of you are under so much scrutiny for every single thing you do.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. I mean, does that affect your relationship? I would think that people have a hard enough time in a relationship, much less people saying whatever they're saying about you. And, I mean, do you feel attacked all the time?
Not really. You know, like, we don't read into it anymore, and we don't really pick up the magazines.
You don't read it anymore?
I don't. Like, I get people that call me and are like, hey, man, you know, they said that this and this, and I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about anymore.
You don't want to know about it?
I don't want to know about it. I don't want to hear about it. You know, it's all gossip stuff.
Right.
It's all...
Now, how old are you?
28.
28, and this will be your fourth kid.
My fourth.
Now, and you've said you've always wanted to be a young dad?
Yeah, you know, well, my father was young with me. He was like 22, and I have a really good relationship with my father. He was able to keep up in the sports in the beginning and keep up with me when I turned a teenager and started running around like crazy. And, you know, the bond that I have with him, I just want to be able to have with my children, too, so.
Well, that is true. I mean, I think at this point, if I decide to have a kid, I'm going to break a hip just doing anything, you know, because it's kind of, I'm a little too old now to go, you go get that for Mommy. Now, is Britney going through crazy cravings and stuff like that for?
Not too much. I think she did more with Preston than this time. It's just the ice, you know, the ice chips all the time.
Ice chips? I've heard about that. People, you need to have ice chips. What's that about?
I don't know. I asked my mom too. You know, my mom is the same way.
Ice chips?
Ice chips.
Wow, good business to go into, ice chips.
Yeah.
And do you feel, I was talking about the pressure that you have on both of you, but do you feel like you're misunderstood? Do you feel like people look at you and say things that hurt your feelings, or?
No, I'm pretty hard-shelled, you know. I don't really listen to what people say. I know what I want to do. I know where I'm going with it. I know why I'm doing it. So, I mean, not for the most part, no.
So it's not hard for you. You're with, like, this person who has an established career. Then you're suddenly, you know, you're with Britney, and Britney has this huge career. And does that ever make you feel a fly that was its lifeless to be on a flower?
That's right.
So does that make you feel the pressure, and especially being a guy and having your wife so famous? And
well, I'd be lying if I didn't say it was tough. But I don't think, I think the expectation is real high for me. You know, it's like, you see my wife here, and she's this huge superstar. Everybody loves her. You know, all of her music is just hits after hits. And it's hard to compete, but I mean, I don't see it as a competition. You know, maybe other people are putting it in that perspective, but to me, it's not a competition.
So you don't look at it and feel like I'm supposed to compete with that?
No way.
That's great.
I just have fun. You know, I love doing music. I love rapping and, you know, making music, period. I love it. So
you were a dancer. You started out as a dancer. You've always wanted to put out this rap album. This is not a new thing you decided to do.
No, yeah, I've always been musically inclined and in all this. Back in Fresno, we had this nonprofit organization that brought kids off the
Fresno.
streets.
You were going to get
Fresno!
Yeah.
We had this nonprofit organization that brought kids in off the streets, and we teach them how to dance. And I did all that about 7, 8 years ago before I moved to LA. So I really got into that, working with the kids and stuff, and found out I could come out here and dance for artists, and wound up doing that. Dance with Pink, everybody, Michael Jackson, Destiny's Child. So I've been behind the scenes, and now it's my turn to step up to the plate.
Good. Well, good. I hope that people, give you a chance, because I know you're going to be under so much scrutiny, and so hopefully people will listen in a way that you would be like anybody else.
That's right, me too.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with Kevin Federline. Back with Kevin Federline. And not only do you have this album coming out, but you also are doing a little acting. You're on CSI?
Yes.
That's
yes.
exciting.
They gave me the privilege of doing the show. They called whenever I was doing Teen Choice rehearsals, and I told them yes right away. There was no way. That's the show I watch. That's my show.
That's really exciting. Now, were you nervous about that?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah?
I was.
How are
pretty
you at
nervous.
memorizing lines?
I actually turned out okay. I thought I was going to be horrible, but...
And when is that on?
It comes, I think it's October 12th is the air date.
And you want to do more of that?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely, yeah. It
More
was
so than
exciting.
rapping?
No.
No, you want to rap. You have to choose one or the other would be rapping.
Music, definitely.
All right, and another thing is, well, first of all, what's on your life list? Do you have things that you would like to do?
I'm doing some of them right now. I've built up a lot of my dreams now. I'm getting to do the music. I got to do the dance thing when I came out here. Now, it's like you were saying, you got to create more as you're going, and quitting smoking and helping other people and all that
That's
stuff.
on your life list to quit smoking?
Definitely, yes.
Yeah, that's important to do. You got to do that.
It's tough.
It is hard.
It's tough.
And
it's not easy.
Because especially you got a baby, you can't smoke around the baby.
At all.
It's one thing to hurt yourself, but you can't, if you have a baby, walking around like that. Because I heard you were a good dad. I heard you were a great dad. And so here's what, because I know it's hard to quit. So you can say you're going to quit, but I know it's going to take some time. So until you quit, when you hold the baby, you smoke, and then you blow out the smoke that way.
That's
See
great.
what I'm saying?
That's great.
All right, that's yours.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Goes way, way out.
Blow it in the other direction.
Yeah, just blow it way out there. All right, so that's one thing. And the last time that y'all were here, we gave you a pram for the baby, for Sean, which was a really cute little pram. Hopefully you're using that thing, are you?
Oh, man, the
I haven't
spinners
seen
and
it.
all on it.
All right, good. All right, yeah. Yeah, that was cool. How cool is this? And there's a Sony DVD player in there for the baby. So when the baby is... All right, so now, of course, you have a new baby, and you have, I know that you love to ride motorcycles. Here's a really cool motorcycle. What is that? What kind of?
My wife got me that for our first Christmas together.
What is it?
It's a Titan. It's a chopper, a Harley.
Oh, it's a chopper Harley, right. So, well, probably you're going to want to be able to ride around with your kids like that, right? So bring it out. Let's... There's the chopper, and then it actually works too. And then there's a sidecar for the new baby, and we're hoping it's a.
He's gonna love you.
Yeah,
for this.
and then look at the little helmet and the little jacket.
Oh, that's awesome.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Little Fed.
Little Fed.
And then of course this is for Sean. He's got that. And he's got a cute little vest and little goggles.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
And look at that. So he can ride his little sister if it's a girl. Is it a girl?
We don't know what it is.
Come on.
I swear.
All right.
I wish I knew.
Right. Well, we're just guessing it's a girl. And even if it's not, it doesn't matter because
Boys wear pink
They can wear
sometimes,
pink.
too,
There's nothing wrong with that.